All right, how's it going? This is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I get this video coming to you as promised with a few simple tips and tricks you guys should be able to use to start to improve some of your online presence, maybe a little bit. So I have the homepage of the website pulled up. Now, I've done some research already. So I always like to look at a Google search page here and just kind of go over, what we're looking at and why it's so crucial to be on this first page, right? Now, this is a buyer intent keyword that I've typed into Google. Roofing is a type of service attached to an area, being Kansas City. If I was in this area looking for a roofing company, this is a variation, of what I would type in to find a company to do that for me. So this is where you want to be able to be found, right? Now, there's three main ways to do that. Pay for ads, right? So you can do that through these ad campaigns from being a Google guaranteed company. These will convert for a nice rate overall, being that they're up front and center, getting all this exposure and all the eyes on them. There's a couple different ads too. There's normally a typical Google ad, and now they've got this newer one within this Google Map Pack, which is actually going to convert at a fairly high rate as well. Just being within this top area that everybody sees. Now, a great way to get a lot of traffic is being within this map pack, these top three organically. Now, you do that from having a Google business profile, created and verified, which you guys have one of those already. I know you guys have a good amount of reviews as well. Let me find you real quick. Yeah, so great amount of reviews, very good ratings. Make sure, everything else within here is filled out. I would also make sure, you guys have a lot of good photos within here. Yeah, I would definitely probably get some more photos on here. Oh, wait, you guys have quite a few. Let's see. Yeah, you guys have a great amount of photos. Okay. So probably what you're missing out on here to not be able to rank within this Google Map Pack, you want to look into how many citations you guys have. And citations being your guys' company name, address, and phone number. Those three together across different places around the web, okay? And what that does is that boosts power and trust within your Google business profile for Google to rank you within here, okay? And again, this is huge because most people are never going to hit this more businesses button like I did. And then if they see something they like within here, they aren't going to scroll down in the organics, right? And this is where you guys are at. So you guys are within these organics within the first handful, okay? So you guys are doing fairly well overall when it comes to ranking within Google so far. Now, how to kind of maximize this? Of course, you can be here. You can rank up a little bit higher, which is something you can always strive for. Now, the big thing I would think is getting into this map pack. Okay, so that's something that I would look into and how to do that. Again, your probably main downfall is going to be the amount of citations that you have. So you can do some research and figure out how many citations these companies that are ranking within here have, and not only, reach the amount of citations that they have, but blow them out of the water when it comes to that. And you'll have no problem ranking within here, especially with the amount of reviews with high ratings that you guys have. Now, the website, okay? I always like to look at a homepage, and there's one typical main reason for that, and it comes all down to content. Now, Google has a sweet spot when it comes to content, and that's changed over the years a little bit. Currently, how it sits, Google likes 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone, because what that allows you to do is to add more keywords within your website, so Google knows what you want to try and be ranked for, so on and so forth. Because every 150 to 200 of those words within your homepage worth of content, you should have one of those buyer intent keywords implanted here. And you can do that across the rest of the website too when it comes to the services page, so on and so forth. Now, you guys do have a blog, and so does the other top competition, Christian Brothers Roofing. So that's going to bring in a lot more traffic, especially with the amount of keywords that you guys have. Both of you have well over 1,000 keywords. So you are going to be bringing in traffic that isn't necessarily buyer intent, meaning not all your traffic is going to be actually looking to buy a service from you. Some of them, I would typically say probably 50% are going to be, coming through the blog and just kind of looking for information. Now, what I did here and kind of what I scrolled through here for the second is a paid program I use called Ahrefs. Now it gives me some dashboard numbers, and then these ones that I can highlight, I can dive into and see a lot more intention behind them. But kind of for the sake of the video, keeping it short and to not bore you to death and have a snooze fest for the rest of the video. I won't be diving into these, obviously. Now, for quick comparisons, they're great. So these first two numbers are power and trust ratings from Google. First one's for the entire website. Second one's for the homepage alone. And you've built that power and trust out through these backlinks that come from these referring domains, okay? So you guys have done a great job here so far. I would just keep building these up and make sure that they are staying at a super high quality, meaning that the backlinks that you're getting from these referring domains already have high power and trust ratings, so that when you get a backlink from it, it grants that power and trust over to you, and you build these ratings up over time, right? So the more you have, the better, and just keep them at a high quality. Now, again, you guys have a ton of keywords, so that's going to skew your traffic up quite a bit. So I would say let's be conservative and say 1,000 to 1,500 of your traffic is going to be buyer intent, which is still super fantastic. So I would say there's not a whole lot that I could really do for you guys. But there are some things you can definitely improve on. Always keep building your backlinks. You could probably optimize the homepage, especially a little bit, to be within that sweet spot when it comes to content for Google. And then you guys definitely should be able to rank within this map pack. So you need to do some research here and figure out how many citations these companies have so that you can beat them out on that and actually be within this map pack. And you'd be surprised the amount of traffic that'll bring you as well. So this is the Christian Brothers. You can see you're kind of on the same scale when it comes to everything overall, except for the keywords. So they're going to be skewed as well, having a blog. So I'd say overall, you guys are doing, pretty darn great. So keep up with what you guys are doing and keep building out the backlinks. And then really look at this Google Map Pack and figure out what you guys can do to be ranked within here. And you'll be taking over a lot more traffic just from ranking within here as well. So I think that's enough for the video. I typically like to keep them between 7 and 8 minutes, so we're about there. Now, I'd love to hear some feedback on the video, as it'll help me out. If did you guys love the video? Did you hate it? So on and so forth. If you guys have any questions or concerns as well, please feel free to reach out to me. And then I just wanted to say thank you, and I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to watch the video. So thank you once again.